how y'all feel about LaMelo and the point guards that came in the league and where do y'all think his trajectory is compared to his expectations and production? Underrated, overrated, fairly rated.
I still think he's a little underrated. Like, I
Lord.
still think he's a little underrated just because of injuries alone. Like, people
Why you
act
say,
like,
oh Lord? Yeah, what?
I'm
No,
sorry to
let's see why he
say,
said, oh Lord.
I ain't
like,
say nothing, man. Just keep going.
hey man,
Okay, okay, go ahead, look, Chris. Go ahead, go ahead.
I just said like, people got him underrated because of injuries alone. They taking him down a notch. They acting like he can't be on Tyrese level or more for sure. They bringing him down to what LaMelo is not supposed to be. He definitely got superstar potential in this league. I think you can just see from his game, but as far as facilitating, playmaking, scoring, anything like that, how he elevated this Hornets team before they can't get nobody, they can't draft nobody to help him. They still waiting on Mark Williams to develop. And then they still got these old heads like Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward with these fat contracts and that not doing nothing. And you got dudes like Miles Bridges who can't, play, stay on the court. So I don't know what help he's supposed to be having. You see, they just rolled out the worst summer league roster ever out there. So what young talent is coming through there? Yeah, he's doing his best out there. So yeah, if he get nicked up, they're gonna tell him to sit down a little bit longer, so that way they get a better draft pick. So if your only argument is nah, he not it because of injuries, there's been plenty of guys who had slow starts and dealt with injuries in the beginning of the career, and then they turned
Steph
into a
Curry.
great player. Steph Curry, yeah, Chauncey Billups, he didn't play out every game when he first came out in the league, and what he turned out to a
Steve
very nice
Nash.
piece.
Steve Nash had
Like
a
there's
slow
players
start.
who started slow off, but he's not even starting off slow. He's doing great. He's just not playing games. DJ just put up the stats. He on list with LeBron. He on list with all these great players, and y'all discrediting him just because. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's LaMelo. Like,
That's what it is. Ray hate the hype. Chris hate the hype. We've been knowing about LaMelo since he was 13, 14 years old. I watched
if
him
you
Bruh,
would,
play as a
if
freshman in
Lamelo
one
was
of the
if
greatest high school teams
Lamelo
we ever
was
seen.
if Lamelo was the Bulls Lonzo Ball, even if he was just that, that'd be an amazing player. But he's even more than that.
okay, y'all. So,
Y'all
so when
laughing.
when Kawhi miss games, y'all say availability is the best ability. When LaMelo misses games, God, man. But do y'all see the potential? Like, what does that have to do with availability? Like,
Say,
I don't care.
man,
You
it's
can
a
Is
have the most
rebuilding
potential.
team. Nobody
is
gives a
Lamelo
damn.
I'm
It's
saying
about seeing him progress
So why why
as a
why did he
player.
ever come back in the first place? Because he came back last
To give
season.
your
So
boy
why did he come
Tyrese
back in the first
Haliburton
place?
buckets, to get Ant buckets, to get on SGA head. Like, I'm just being honest, man. I went back through some of them games, man. Any young player you put in front of LaMelo is either held his own or kicked their ass, man. I am serious, man.
That's most of the
It's
time.
not
That's
too.
what young guys. Most of the time, that's what young guys do. They gonna one up each other when they meet each other.
Man.
He only matched up against them one time. Like
So,
it's easy.
so who do you? I'm gonna ask you. In the first 3 years, point guards, we done seen a lot of point guards over the last 15, 20 years of all of us watching basketball. 10 to 15 years, man. First 3 years. Y'all know who LaMelo compares to? Who y'all
Chris
who's
Paul
he in the
probably on that
ballpark
list.
with?
Chris
Yeah,
Paul, D
who else?
Rose. Uh,
Oh, them some damn good names, Ray. That's all I'm saying, man. Y'all, I feel like LaMelo, just because he's so popular, we're forgetting this nigga's bro. He got potential to be a Hall of Famer, man. His first 3 years is looking like potential Hall of Fame level start, man. You know, I looked up the stats for the first 3 years of a point guard. The only people I was finding, y'all want to see, bro, the list I was finding, that shit was LaMelo Ball, Kyrie Irving, Derrick Rose,
hmm,
Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd. Like, this is the
okay,
list.
now hold
Walt
on.
Frazier. No, the first 3 years. The first 3 years. That's what I'm
you
saying.
you can
If
mention
I
those
if
other guys, but not put Magic in that list. Because Magic was playing winning ball.
he the only one, nobody else was winning.
That's why
You
I said you
always
can't
talk
put.
about winning.
That's why I said leave him off that
Chris
list.
Paul, what Chris Paul win his first 3 years?
I said Matt. Why you? I didn't say this about Chris
Okay,
Paul. I said
okay, I'm taking
Magic. Leave
Magic
him off
out.
that
Okay,
list.
okay, I'm taking Magic out. What Jason Kidd win his first 3 years? What Steve Nash win his first 3 years? I'm saying put respect on LaMelo's name for what he's actually accomplished as an individual player in 3 years.
Steve
Three
Nash. I mean,
years, an
Steve Nash
All
was
Star, a
Steve
Rookie of the
Nash
Year.
wasn't Steve Nash playing behind Kevin Johnson when he first came in.
It is what it is. Don't give a
Wasn't
damn. He
wasn't
still was.
LaMelo Ball playing behind Terry Rozier when he came in?
I don't care about none of them numbers. That nigga LaMelo is overrated to me right now.
LaMelo's overrated.
Why?
Overrated.
I wouldn't say he's overrated or underrated.
Do y'all think Darius Garland and Tyrese Haliburton better than LaMelo Ball?
I don't think so, but I think Darius Garland has been more available than both of them.
Darius
So
Garland, yes.
When you get to see somebody more often, it gives off the illusion that he may be better. But if LaMelo is actually out there, it's not a question that he's better than both of them.
I don't know about Darius
And that's
Garland.
all I'm saying. We give everybody a chance to get healthy, but when it comes to LaMelo, it seems like, oh yeah, man, he
LaMelo.
he only 21.
Not LaMelo,
like,
but
man,
Garland had a stinker in that same playing game. Not the same playing game, but that same play-in year that LaMelo lost in the play-in, and that was before they got. The only difference is LaMelo didn't even have the team that Garland had at Cleveland that year.
Yeah.
You put LaMelo on that team, I think on that Cleveland team before they got Mitchell, they probably would have been a playoff team. They wouldn't have been a play-in team.
I just think, man, LaMelo get lost in the sauce because people is just automatically off 1 year putting Haliburton over him.
Let's just be real. People was hating on LaMelo really though because of his last name and who his daddy was.
But see, I ain't even looking at it like that. It's just when I look at just LaMelo's first 3 years, like yeah, you can bring up that graphic. But I still feel like everything that everybody bring up, I have a counter argument for. Like I don't care what nobody says. I still feel like Anthony Edwards was robbed for that Rookie of the Year. Everybody keep bringing up that damn All-Star when the nigga wasn't reserved. He was not picked. He was just a backup plan. And I do not care if people bringing up that he made a goddamn play-in as a 10th seed and he lost. You can bring up that play-in shit if you made it to a 10th seed and he actually made it to the playoffs. But I don't give a damn. I don't give it because I don't really care about nobody bringing up no play-in if they was a 9th, 10th seed anyway. But I will give it a pass if he actually would have won.
You diminishing the accolades he has on his resume. You look at
I can diminish.
He don't.
Okay, so I'll give you the Rookie of the Year. I don't give a damn about that All-Star shit.
But if you are reserved All-Star in your second year,
you can call me what you want.
The only people that's been point guards has been.
I ain't giving this nigga no pass to being a backup plan. I'm sorry. I don't care.
All-Star. You know how many niggas that was great that don't got that? It's only him, Derrick Rose, Kyrie Irving, and it was somebody else that got this shit in the last 15 years, man. All-Star and Rookie of the Year in the first 2 years. That is still something special. It is what it is. You can't take that from him. He's right behind LeBron James, the second all-time youngest when it comes to points, rebounds, and assists, man. That shit means something. You can't tell me as a 21-year-old, none of that shit mean nothing. That's what I'm saying. And he did it in 100-something games, man.
You got to be careful, though, with those lists when you see his name beside somebody else. If you're going to do that, you got to start. Is his career aligning with what LeBron was showing you by year 3? I'm not saying was he the same player as LeBron. I'm saying was his career. I'm not saying to compare him to LeBron, but I'm saying is his career at least aligning to where I see him taking off now, and not like LeBron was already NBA proven as a rookie, even though he didn't make the playoffs his third year. You could just look at LeBron and be like, man, this dude, come on, man. It's like he already been in the league for at least 5 years. How he playing against pros as an 18-year-old. But by his third year, you kind of saying like his game has gotten better. He knows how to get his team involved, and it's actually a what's called equaling to they're actually winning and they're making the playoffs.
Okay, but who's a better point guard? Let's keep it point guard. Who's a better point guard prospect than LaMelo Ball as they came in the league in the last 10 years?
Shit, other than him, probably his brother.
Yeah.
Kyrie.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie and Derrick Rose. That's it.
Well, Derrick Rose came in more than 10 years ago,
but you get what I'm saying. Past 15 years or however many years, man. LaMelo Ball is up there. He's up there. Like he has better shit than Ja, better shit than Fox, better shit than Trey. Like all that shit is lining up.
Is he better than Ja right now?
Yeah, I'm about to say, like,
is he better than Fox right now?
You can have those accolades, but does that necessarily mean he's better than those dudes that he named?
You can say he has a higher ceiling than those guys, but
what does Ja do better? What does Ja do better than LaMelo?
Ja's a better player, but I mean,
what have y'all seen? Y'all
DJ Don.
LaMelo, man.
Ja's a better player than LaMelo.
Bro, LaMelo has a finishing bag. LaMelo's a better passer. LaMelo's a better shooter from all three
Before
levels.
before Ja got to
He's not a better
Memphis,
player than Ja
Memphis
And
was
he's a
about
better
to start
defender.
tanking before Ja got there, man.
He's not a better player than Ja right now.
Ja has a better team. Imagine what LaMelo. Look what
Ja
Tyus
is the
Jones
reason
do
why
with
that
Memphis,
team is
man.
better.
Ja
They
is
thought
No,
Jaren
don't
Jackson was
do
gonna be
that.
that
Don't
guy.
do
They had to
that,
wait
man. We
for
done
Ja
seen
to get
Tyus
there.
Jones killed.
Man, they thought Jaren Jackson was
Y'all
gonna
is
say
forgetting.
they thought Jaren Jackson was gonna say that organization. They had to
What's
wait till
they
Ja got there, man.
right now? What's their record without Ja, man?
I don't
Bro, we
care.
already talked about
What was
this.
their record the year before
We
he got
saw
Who's
there?
more
what it was
important to
when he
their
was
team?
gone.
Who's
What
more
was their
important to
record
their
the year?
team?
What was Memphis record the year before Ja got there?
What was Charlotte's record? Y'all is disgusting me, man. Y'all disgusting me.
But
So
their
now
record is still
But Ja,
bad.
when did Ja get to the play-in?
Charlotte's
What year?
record is
That shit
still
was like year
bad.
2 or 3. I understand. Say, man, Ja ain't won the playoff series either, man. We not finna do
Yeah,
that.
yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has.
Oh, they beat fucking. Oh, they did beat.
And they could have possibly beat what's it called, or at least went
If
to
he
7
didn't
with
get
Golden
hurt.
State before he got hurt.
No.
Man, that boy was the best.
Bro,
He was
you
looking like
better
the best.
That
Player.
shit
He was
was
looking like the
fool's
best player on the
gold,
court.
man.
You crazy?
He
Ja
was not
the
looking
best player
better
on the
than
court before he
Steph.
got hurt.
Bro,
He was
nah,
dropped
Ja
50 on
was
his
Ja
head.
He
was
had
playing
one
like the
game.
best player.
That was one.
Then he got hurt
game,
the next
y'all.
one. What do you like? What he got hurt the very next game?
He played
Yeah,
2
D,
games.
I think you're trying to undermine it just to defend your boy. We not gonna act like Ja wasn't going crazy that series. If Ja wasn't got hurt, that series is going to 7 games.
Ja got a most
You
improved.
do not honestly believe that LaMelo is better than Ja or Fox
There's
right now.
you can't say that he's better than Ja or
If
Fox.
he come out this year and show me something else, and we can revisit this. But
Yeah, but right now you got to
just as
give
a
it to
right
them
now,
two.
24-8. Like
I
it is what it
bro,
is.
here you go with these stats. Those are empty stats. They not.
What
winning
did you
nothing.
see? What did you see? What did you see?
Fox is better.
You
But
can't say
Ja-
Ja's better.
It's an
say,
argument, man.
Now,
We
D,
seen
I'm gonna say
Tyus
now we
Jones.
was
We
talking
done
about
seen
Fox
no.
potentially becoming a superstar this year.
I was just gonna say, but we done seen. We see, bro. We can't keep elevating
Ja
when
Ja
they're good
Morant.
without
The
him,
only
man.
reason, bro, the only reason why Ja Morant ain't really elevated like he should have is because
You haven't told
his off court issues is coming onto the court.
Who does? Okay, let's go through.
I think Ja definitely is
Who's
a
a better
playoff
shooter?
riser though. But Ja's a playoff
Okay,
riser though.
I feel you. Let's just do the categories real quick, just player for player, individual. Who's a better shooter, LaMelo or Ja?
LaMelo.
Who's a better passer, LaMelo or Ja?
LaMelo.
Who's a better rebounder, LaMelo or Ja?
I don't know them numbers because Ja
They're
be around
about
the
the
rim so
same.
much. He
They're
can
about
miss
the
them
same.
too.
Y'all is lying.
LaMelo may he I say LaMelo
He's
edgy.
6'7", man.
I say LaMelo
Yes,
edgy.
he's 6'7".
You got
Who's a
you
better
gotta
defender?
realize, huh? Who the better defender?
Yes. They
I
both
don't think either one
bad,
of them.
but
I don't
LaMelo's
think.
a better
I don't think.
defender.
Bruh.
DJ,
Bad
it's
is
not.
bad.
He's
How you gonna
It's
pick
not
one
good
bad?
enough to make a
I'll
difference.
I'll say they even each other out on that one because I can't pick one.
But okay. So out of
know
all
what?
the categories, who won more categories?
Ja's
You
a
gonna
better
pick
player.
everything you knew LaMelo was
You know what? You know why I don't give a damn. You know I don't care about these categories because I already knew where you were going with this, and you ugly for that. At the end of the day, man, that nigga Ja puts the ball in the hole. LaMelo can do all that extra shit you want him to, but Ja Morant puts the ball in the hole, man. All this shit that you keep naming that LaMelo do, the best thing we can say is he got to a 10th seed, man. We got to stop this. We got to stop this cap, man. You can say all you want to about Ja Morant. He ain't as good a shooter, but that nigga know how to put the ball in the goddamn hole.
Bro, I don't see how LaMelo can average 23, 8, and 6, and motherfuckers. Well, he all right,
Bruh, come on, man.
All we saying is this.
Y'all act like it's not an argument. That's
All
my
I'm saying
problem.
is this.
Y'all
I understand that he's been hurt these last couple of years. So far, the only year I have to go by is that year when he got to a 10th seed. Other than that, I can say, okay, he was hurt this year. He had this going on. You know what? I'll concede that shit. But all I can go off of right now, unfortunately for you, is the year he made it to a 10th seed and just got to play an extra game before it was 1-2-3 Cancun, man. That's all we got to go off of. So unfortunately, until your boy do something in the next 2-3 years, and hopefully don't catch this Ball family curse, you got to live with that shit, dog. You got to live with that. Because at this
DJ.
point, all you're doing is trying to predict the future. And right now, all we can do is tell you what we've seen.
Last year, bro, Ja averaged less assists and only like 2 or 3 more points, man.
DJ, let me ask
y'all
you
act like
let
it's
me
just
ask
a
you something.
big gap. I don't
Let
care
me ask
what's
you
going
something
on.
real
If y'all
quick,
can
DJ.
have Ja, but it's not a gap.
Let
Yeah.
me
But
ask
Ja
you something,
had,
DJ.
but Ja needed help.
He
DJ,
always
let me
need
ask you something
help.
real
His
quick.
team is just as good without him.
So,
Go
Nah,
ahead.
I'm playing with you.
so you say LaMelo is better.
Ja
Does
was worried
better
about the wrong
does,
shooting.
does
I
better
think
equate
they
does better always equate to getting the job done though?
it don't. It don't.
So
But I'm saying you could swap them out and the same thing is happening. Basically, what I'm saying. Give
I
him
don't know.
Desmond Bain. Give him Jaren Jackson. Y'all killing
Hold
me.
on now, hold on, because if you say that, we got.
Because I seen
No,
games
hold
where
on. No, he can
those
say
guys
that,
who
but
naming
guess
off
what?
was not making nothing, and Ja Morant made it happen with them
No, he can
not
say that,
being
but
on.
guess what? LaMelo still is injured these same 2 years. So let's see if him playing just a few games can get them to where they
Ja
want to go.
Morant be injured too.
Not like
You not gonna
LaMelo.
act like Ja Morant just a picture of
That boy
perfect
missed
health.
most of his game this last year because of him being flashing guns, man.
He wasn't hurt.
And what?
That's the
Okay,
one thing.
21,
That's the
22,
one.
he only played 57 games, man. Like he's a habitual game misser too, man.
So are all these superstar niggas. But Ja Doodle legit
But I'm
be hurt
saying,
though.
so we're not gonna just.
They need to stop trying to dunk on everybody though.
I was about to say that nigga Ja do legit get hurt because
But
Ja
I'm
plays
I'm
reckless.
saying,
So
man,
it's not so. No, so we know Ja
it's
plays
closer than
reckless,
y'all
bro.
think.
You can say it's closer to what you think, but as I said, I mean last year, we can say everything, but hey, it is what it is. It's in black and white now. We can't dispute it. You know, he was worried about the wrong shooting, whatever, yada yada yada. But say, man, come with me. Goddamn me December, January, and we can revisit this. Well,
So
right now I ain't trying to hear that
what
shit.
point? Can I hear point guard rankings? Can I hear some point guard rankings right now? Top 10,
He's
top
number
5. What y'all want to do?
15.
Well, you see.
No, I don't know. I'm just making. I just want to.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh my goodness.
I'll put LaMelo in the top 10.
Okay.
But he got to stay
He's
healthy.
top
If he
10
ain't
point
healthy,
guard.
he getting booted.
But I'm saying but this my thing. We just Ja Morant be hurt a lot too, man. And then when he's hurt, they don't be
He can get booted too.
bad. When LaMelo is hurt, man, it's the worst team in the league. We see that. And you got to know, just think about they're making a play-in and he's only playing 50-some games. Just imagine if he's healthy. They probably getting into the playoffs. If y'all gonna do the injury shit, y'all gotta do that too.
That might show the underrated leadership in Ja Morant.
No. What?
When he go down, he's still being a leader on off the court.
He's being a leader. You finna say he's stop it.
Hey, before they get out,
put that on Ja Morant.
Before they get out their butts, man, he let them know.
Chill.
Bro, he's in the booty club. He's hanging in the streets, man. That nigga ain't out there being no damn leader. I don't know why you brought that type shit up, man. They brought in Marcus Smart, man. They tell you all you need to know. But
Man, somebody's snoring.
Anybody got anything else? Damn, look, Chris, you all right?
That nigga sleep. That nigga is sleep. Chris is knocked out.
On that note, let's go and end it, man.
Man, I thought that boy had a dog over there.
Oh shit!
Should I get a little bit more of this so I can clip it?
I was waiting for it, but you know how like when people catch themselves snoring and they jerk up.
Hey, you up, boy?
When people catch themselves snoring and they jerk up real quick.
Yes, we caught you, and this is going to be a blooper.
Damn,
it's going to be a blooper. I gotta start doing bloopers, man.
Yeah.
Say, man, I'm finna let you get to sleep, man. We finna go and end it, man. This will be episode Who This Story Is, man. I'm Diddy Knows Ball. Yeah, man. Lil Chris, White Boy Chris,
Yes,
and Ray,
sir.
man. Till next time. Y'all get your Z's, dog.
Yo.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I would never quit.